Okay, we are live.
And we are back for another week of the Big Dog Gambling Show. We are, like my bets, we're battered and bruised here. VD working a lot. I'm getting murdered right now at the restaurant. Chain can't even speak. Sitting in 2.5 hours worth of traffic because Tommy Quinlan's favorite governor um, just ruined a bridge. I mean, what is that kid even talking about, Chain? You live in Riverside. What is this kid even talking about?
I have no,
Defending this guy. Like it's
all because he's built a soccer stadium. That's the only reason why I like.
like it's unbelievable. This guy's from Long Island, dude. Just go back to I don't even know. I'm so mad at that kid right now. Like I can't even.
Yeah,
I don't know. People don't know what I'm talking about. The Henderson Bridge in East Providence. That's where Chain lives in that town, and my dad and my sister. Literally, you're landlocked. Like it's actually fucking crazy. That bridge, what it's done. My dad. It's usually like a 6-minute drive to work into Providence. It took him like 2.5 hours. Chain, I think you said you dealt with the similar
yeah. It took me
uh,
two.
2
Brutal.
hours. Brutal. So Chain is sick. VD, me and him are overworked. We're recording this at midnight on Friday, our time, 9 o'clock VD's time. Let's get into it. Battered and bruised like my bets. I lost 11 units last week. I hit one parlay. I hit the over in the Rams game, the over in the Colts game. That paid plus 275. I lost my whale. I lost my lock. I lost. If I just stopped betting the NFL and stuck to college basketball and the NBA, my life would be a lot better. Just would
Yeah.
be a lot. This has been a rough season for me. But we're not giving up. See, that's the thing
Nope.
about this show. We're not stopping week 4. We could have been like, oh, the Chain's sick. He can't speak. Hey, guys, let's just skip this week. No, 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 no. We're going to keep going. If I
I,
end up minus 90 units, I end up minus 90 units. We're here to take our licking. And honestly, folks, if you're not fading me at this point, that's your fault. You
Yep.
should be fading me. That's honestly, I'm honestly giving winners. By picking the games that I pick, I'm giving you winners.
Yep.
Just take them. Fucking take them. What's wrong with you people?
hmm
All right?
Okay. My turn.
Yeah,
Uh
go ahead. What'd you
I,
do?
I don't even have my final numbers yet. I've been getting crushed, like David said. I lost 2 whale plays. I only hit my lock and one prop, so I lost at least 20 units. That's gonna put me down to I'm approaching the 50 burger. I was at minus 27 units. I'm gonna do my numbers before this all goes in, but I lost at least 20 units. Prop Sember's dead. I'm off the props. You know the wicked witch of gambling, right? I'm doing terrible picking games by the lines. I'm in this other league I've mentioned with my brothers, this pool where you pick every game against the spread. I've been bad in that too. Better than this show, but still bad. So I decided to switch to props. Last week, I think I went like 13-3 picking lines against the spread in my other league. I can't get out of my own way. Whatever I do, I'm one step late or I'm too early. I'm overanalyzing. There's no solution to my bets right now. I'm with Daver. Fade the fuck out of me. I'm switching it up by trying. I did my card in literally 45 seconds as I was driving. Just first look, that looks weird to me. That looks weird to me. Um, so we're gonna see how that strategy works out. But yeah, we're just gonna keep our head down, chop wood, carry water. I'm not gonna get anywhere close back to zero, but it's week 15. If I can just string a couple winning weeks together, end on a high note, get some momentum, that's what I'm gonna look to do.
Agreed. So I'm at minus 37 units on the season. I just want to clarify that. So lost 11 units. I was minus 26. All right, Shane, you're shaking your head. Go ahead. What are you? You all proud of yourself over there. Can't even speak.
I'm in the black, baby. That's all that matters. I entered last week. I was down 2.3 units. Last week I had a great week. I think I only lost one bet. Um, 2 weeks in a row, I think my locks were opposite of what one of your picks were. And look, they both hit. So that was the case last week. So I ended up winning 4.86 units last week. Brings me to a total of positive 2.5 units. That's all that matters, boys. That's all that
That's
matters.
it. All
So
right, let's kick.
Quick point here. I did hit my lock. It's one of only 2 bets I hit, but unfortunately, Daver cost us the big log parlay because he talked me out of Cleveland team total
That's
over.
crazy. That's actually the craziest thing
Hey,
I've ever heard in my life. No, no, that's actually I can't let you do that. I'm down enough, VD. Like I'm actually not going to let you joke
but
around with that.
Daver,
I
when
literally
no,
said,
listen.
"Hold
When
on, I'm VD."
you know how cold I am. Why would you even give me the option to switch? You know I'm gonna
Because
pick the wrong thing.
VD, I have to tell you that the line had moved 2 points. That's it. I just had to tell you that.
True,
Like,
but
I'm giving you
need
the
to know
information.
you're not. There's blood on your hands, but it's manslaughter.
I
It's
mean,
not
it's
murder.
unbelievable.
It's
It's
manslaughter.
unbelievable the way you're spinning this. It's absolutely. So let's explain it to the people before we get to this. VD picked on the show Cleveland team total over 17.5 as his lock. By the time Sunday came around, that team total was up to 19.5. So I texted VD and I said, VD, on the show, it's still 17.5. That's your lock. All good. That's what you gave out. That's your line. But for our actual bet that we're going to put money on today, do you still want to bet that? That's literally what I asked him. That's it. That's all I asked him.
Challenge
He
flag
then
or point of privilege here for me. Could you not have just put the bet in right after the show, and then we wouldn't have even had this discussion?
but I never do that, VD. We know we wait till Sunday morning.
Okay, it's like, yeah, I never stop at stop signs. So what? I rolled through a stop sign and I hit a little kid on his bike. I never
This
stop.
is this is
You expect me to stop
unbelievable.
at a stop sign?
This is unbelievable. I just can't believe you're flipping
All
this
right,
on
we'll
me.
move on. We'll make 50-50. We'll take the blame
this
50-50. 51-49.
I will take no belief for this. All right. Honestly, let's just get this fucking show over with. I hate you both right now. So I'm starting off with Cincy, Indy, Detroit, Saturday, 3 games tomorrow. Parlay them all together, plus 330. Cincy's hot. Dare I say hottest team in the NFL? I know VD last time I said that, God forbid, lost his fucking tree against me. Indy's looking for a revenge game at home. I think Pittsburgh stinks. I think Pittsburgh's kind of quit. And then Detroit is needs a bounce back game. So if you take those 3 just to win, that is plus 330. So I'm starting there.
You're
Give
not
me
giving up on
Cincy.
Detroit, huh? You're just gonna
No,
keep
no, no.
going.
I will. I'm going to keep going to the well.
Okay.
Give me Cincy minus 3 straight up at minus 115. I love that game tomorrow. I do that. Jake Browning's got something. Watch out for those Bengals. If they get into the playoffs, that's a good roster right there. And to cap it off with my first 3, give me T. Higgins to score a touchdown tomorrow at plus 290. Give me T. Higgins, Tutty, plus 290. Whoever wants to go next.
All right, I'll go next. And this is worrying me because I also like Cincinnati minus 3. If I hear Chain likes the Vikings, I will be flipping to the Vikings. But for now, I think that game is even Daver and VD proof right now. It's like Baltimore first half. It just can't lose.
Finally
right
lost that last week, though. Finally lost that.
It finally lost? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I agree with everything you said about the Bengals, except watch out for them in the playoffs. That's a little bit crazy, but that's neither here nor there. I like the Giants plus 5.5. The Giants are playing the Saints. The Saints can't be 5.5 point favorites against anybody. They're terrible. They're a disgrace to watch. The Giants have moxie. They kind of got a little bit of momentum. Derek Carr is like a zombie back there. He's got rib injuries. He's got shoulder injuries. He looks like he's going to die at any moment. Yeah, they can't be 5.5 point favorites to anybody. And then I will give you, I'm going to go back to the well here on my flock. I'm going to go Baltimore minus 3.
Your flock. Hold on. Can I throw a challenge flag there?
Mm-hmm.
Your flock? You have been in a war with Ravens fans this week.
Only certain Ravens fans. Look, there's this narrative. I want to thank you for bringing this up. There's this narrative
You're welcome.
that the Chiefs' struggles are because Eric Bieniemy is gone. Now, Eric Bieniemy, he didn't call plays, okay? He never called plays. Andy Reid calls the play to Eric Bieniemy, who relays it to Pat. That's his loophole of saying he calls plays. The Chiefs were trying to get rid of him for years. Say what you want about him. He's an okay coach. The Chiefs' struggles are because they have wide receivers that should be working at Walmart. I mean, they've got nothing. It worked for us last year. Brett Veach got a little cocky. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to focus all on our defense. He busted on the Sky Moore pick. The Kadarius Toney trade looks stupid now. He's just been wrong. He's so good at drafting every single position other than receiver, which is a major flaw. Part of it could be Andy Reid's scheme. It's very complex. It's hard for guys to learn it quickly. But the people, too, who are saying this is on Mahomes, I mean, he's got absolute bums for wide receivers, just absolute bums. So anybody, certain members of the flock, They were, oh, Bieniemy, Bieniemy, Bieniemy. Nobody from the Ravens flock was banging the table to hire this guy when he was out there last year. So you just don't know ball if you're saying it's an Eric Bieniemy problem, and that will aggravate me. If you happen to be in the flock, I will speak out against you. Now, we are reaching mid-December. This is where the Ravens collapse
Usually,
every single year.
I'm
As I'm saying this, I am flipping my pick to Jacksonville +3. Jacksonville, they stink.
Did I just talk
Jacksonville,
you out of the Ravens?
yeah,
Did I
yes,
just?
yes. Jacksonville
Love it.
stinks. Listen, they stink, but they have a good coach. They have a good coach in big moments. They're almost only good when their back is against the wall and you're least
Agreed.
expecting it. Much like a Jaguar itself, the animal. They have to sneak up on you. Anytime they get any momentum, they're kind of like the Cowboys like that, where it's just they're a little bit the Cowboys are a little bit better version of them, but there's just no way. Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville here. I love Dougie P. Against all odds, I'm flipping my pick there. So I'll have Jacksonville +3. I'll get the odds on that in a second. But yeah, you can go ahead, Shane.
All right. My first pick, I'm going. The Chiefs are playing the Patriots. Taylor Swift is going to be in the crowd. They're playing her hometown team. Well, not her hometown. She lives in Rhode Island. Patriots are her local team. She's going to be in the building. Patrick Mahomes is going to want to feed Travis Kelce, so I'm taking Travis Kelce first TD +430. Yeah, Travis Kelce first TD +430. Then I got a little money line parlay. I'm doing Detroit money line, Miami money line, and LA Rams money line. Those three combined +139. And I'm going back to the well. I'm taking the Chicago Bears +3. They're playing Cleveland in Cleveland. I like what the Bears are doing right now. Justin Fields is balling, so +3 -104. My voice sucks.
Yeah, your voice is. Woof. I feel bad for you. I'm actually in pain for you. You
Yeah.
sound like you're in pain. Like you say you're not. You sound like you do. God damn.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm gonna go on to my next three here. I'm taking a shot on anytime touchdown parlay for the third game only. I'm going to the well with guys that score touchdowns a lot this year. So I'm parlaying David Montgomery, Cortland Sutton, Aquamani St. Brown. You parlay those three together to score touchdowns, which is very doable in that game. That is +900 hits. Okay. You tell me Cortland Sutton's, I think, has scored 6 games in a row. Montgomery's got 12 tutties on the season. St. Brown gets a ton of targets. Those three combined to score +900. Give me a shot. Go ahead, VD. You're muted, VD. You've muted yourself.
I did see a tweet today that if Sutton scores, he ties some NFL records for like most away games in a row with a touchdown. Something it was only him and some other Hall of Famers, so they'll probably be trying to get that.
He's got like 3. He averages like 3-4 catches a game, and one of them's always it's a touchdown. Like I've been hitting him like anytime TDs for the last few weeks. The big one, the chain that we hit a couple weeks ago, Cortland Sutton was in it. So he's kind of just part of all of them. And like I said, I think Detroit gets to the end zone a couple times. So hopefully Montgomery and St. Brown are the ones that get in for me. I'm then doing a parlay of kind of going against you guys a little bit, but I'm doing a very square parlay. Saints, Dolphins, Browns, Rams, +280 money line, all 4 of them. I know what you're saying about the Giants, VD. I just think Tommy DeVito, that road thing doesn't travel. The Italian shit in Louisiana, I don't think it's going to work. Shane, I get what you're saying about the Bears. I just say Joe Flacco. Those Browns are feisty.
Don't you think they're due? Don't you think they're due though? Like they're due for that little they got the new quarterback bump. Now what is this going to be Flacco's 3rd week? I feel the same way, but I feel like they just might be due to the trend's got to break at some point.
I hear you, but they're playing the Bears. I don't know. I don't believe in the Bears. The chain does. That's great. They played the Lions tough twice. I just think that if Myles Garrett's back this week, that's a tougher matchup for Justin Fields. He's not playing the Lions defense.
Fair.
So that's all. I just need them to win. And then I think the Dolphins and the Rams are fairly easy games that they should win at home. Dolphins, after that epic collapse against the Titans last week, I
Boy,
think
that
are
was
one of going to.
beautiful. Were you guys watching that live? That
Oh,
was
it was an
beautiful.
unbelievable game. Unbelievable
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable game. Yeah, so I think that they'll want to put it on the Jets. And then the Rams should put it on the
Oh, my
Commanders.
fucking fire alarm. Keep going.
We're a disaster. We're just a mess here tonight. Let me see here. And yes, my third play here. Give me 3 team totals. Give me the Bills team total over 26.5 against the shitty Cowboys. Rams team total 28.5 over the Commanders. And then the 49ers team total over 30.5 against the Cardinals. You hit those 3, it's plus 560. Go ahead, VD.
Shane, you go next. Maybe
Okay.
we'll be off.
That's unbelievable.
That's
That's unbelievable.
So my fourth pick, I'm doing a tease. I've been hitting these teases all season. I'm loving them. Bears +9, and I'm teasing the Rams down to -0.5 point. So basically, the Rams just got to win, and the Bears, I think they win. So might as well just tease them up and get 9 points with them. That's -134. I got a parlay, an underdog money line parlay. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars money line, Chicago Bears money line, those two to win +480. And I'm doing the Redskins and the Rams total over 50.5. That's -110. That's going to be a shootout. Redskins, their defense is like one of the worst in the league. Rams, Stafford is going to ball out. So they might reach 50 just by themselves, to be honest. So those are my next 3.
Perfect.
I was hoping that alarm was still going. I was hoping.
Me too. Me too. It's just that kind of night. All right, I've got, and I'm stuck in this take, but I just still, the Jets, they got a little bump last week with Zach Wilson coming back in. I'm still just think that defense is slightly overvalued. I'm gonna go Miami team total over 22.5 -118.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
it's
add that.
so
To,
low.
add that.
It's so
Add that to my
low.
card. Add that to my card.
Added. I'm a believer in the Bears as well, Chain. But I'm going to stay away from the number, and I'm going to take the total. I'm going to just take the under 38.5. I could see that game being 13-10. Two great defenses. We're due for one of those just ugly games.
Midwest
there.
games.
Just an ugly game. December football. Where is it?
Yep.
It doesn't matter where it is. It's going to be
It's
ugly
in
no
Cleveland.
matter where. Oh, I love
Cleveland.
that even more. Okay, all I have left is my lock. Should I give it?
No, we'll go around one more time, and then
right,
you'll give your lock last.
Go
Okay,
on.
I only got 2 plays. I only got 2 plays left. Give me Bills Cowboys over 50, Ravens Jaguars over 41.5, and Eagles Seahawks over 47.5. Parlay those together. That is plus 580. And my lock of the week, folks. Listen, VD, you kind of touched on it earlier. The Cowboys. Listen, everyone's ba 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 ba. They're not going to Buffalo.
I gotta find.
They're not going to Buffalo. They're not going to Buffalo and winning that game. Bills -1.5. Lock of the week.
Oh no, my lock is Dallas.
Oh,
I got
boy.
This has never happened. What do we do in this situation?
We can't do the big
keep
dog parlay.
Locks. We'll just switch. We'll find a new chain. Should I don't know. We'll find a resolution for the big dog parlay, but I'm gonna keep that. I couldn't disagree with you more, but keep going.
Okay. So yeah, that's my lock of the week. I'm done.
Okay, well, the cat's out of the bag. My lock is Dallas. I'm driving through traffic right now on the way home from work, doing my card in 30 seconds. I saw that number. I was like, is Dak hurt? Like, who's hurt? Why is that number that it just didn't make any sense to me?
Because they haven't beat a good team this year other than Philly.
Mm-hmm.
They're fraudulent in my opinion.
Philly's pretty good.
Philly's pretty good. I'm just saying it's the only good team they beat. Like those,
didn't they beat the shit out of Philly?
It was
once.
It was at
home.
Too,
at home. I don't trust them on the road, VD. Do what you got to do.
Listen, classic letdown spot. for the Bills. Overvalued for beating the Chiefs when the Chiefs really beat themselves. They beat the Seahawks. Seahawks are a decent team. Um,
That's it, VD. I just don't trust
yeah,
Mike McCarthy on the road.
no,
And
you're right.
Buffalo's more desperate. They need to win to try to stay in the playoff hunt. But hey, VD, that's your lock. I'm just telling you why I'm
I
thinking
ain't
Buffalo's
switching
my
it. I'm
lock.
hearing you out. I just when I looked at that and I saw the number, it seemed weird to me. If this game was played last week, what do you think? You think the number would be the same if the Bills hadn't beat the Chiefs? I don't think so. I think it would have been Dallas minus 2.5 on the road.
I don't think so. And if it was, I would hammer Buffalo. I just don't trust Dallas on the road. Period.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna go with my gut there. This is
all right.
two glaciers colliding into each other. They're gonna end up.
of badness. Hey, one
Yeah.
of us got to hit a lock.
Hey,
That's
congratulations.
it.
One of
Congratulations
us
to
is
one
hitting
of
the
us.
lock.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Shane.
Go ahead, Shane.
All right. The next bet I got. So I'm taking the over in the Redskins Rams. So I think that's going to be a shootout.
Agreed.
Matt Stafford's going to be throwing the rock to everybody. So I got a parlay of Puka Nakua touchdown and Rams money line. Those two combined is plus 195. My lock of the week, Saturday night game, Lions -4.
Love it. Back on the Lions. Actually, and I have one more play, guys. I'm sorry, I missed it. This is like I'm down 37 units. We're just gonna have some fun now. I'm gonna call this my VD special. New England and Billy Belichick shock the world. Bill is like, oh, everyone says I'm fired. Tommy Kern says I'm fired. New England money line, Zeke Elliott touchdown, plus 480. Book it.
Okay.
Book it. Tell Taylor
Okay.
Swift, gone. She gone.
All right. Before we get out of here, there's a huge UFC card tomorrow night. If you're not a big UFC fan, maybe you watch some fights tomorrow night. It's gonna be worth the $80, whatever it costs. I'll run you through real quick. I like Leon Edwards. I like Pantoja. I like Shavkat. I like Tony Ferguson to upset Paddy Pimblett, and I like Josh Emmett to beat Bryce Mitchell on short notice. Anything else? Any last words, fellows?
No,
No,
Yeah.
I
What a
hate the
disaster
NFL.
we are. What a disaster.
Yeah. This
right
is
now.
just
Just
we need to.
just an absolute.
We shouldn't even tweet this out. We shouldn't even tweet this out. This should
No.
just be for us.
Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to
Just
be recording? All right, fellas. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta get my.
yeah,
life
I gotta go to
together.
bed.
All right, later.
See ya.